I have something for you and you and you and you. Yes, it's Easter time now. So for those of you that have a younger grandbaby and an older grandbaby, this applies to you. So right now I am going to show you how I created a bunny basket. And this is for the blue one. And this is for the green one. Yay! Okay, now what you're going to need is the bunnies. And the bunnies, this is the front and back. It's two of them here, which means it clamps together, so it's a front and back. And what you're going to need is some bunny confetti. It's like grass, like bunny grass. That's what you're going to need. And you're going to need a couple of other items that you wish to put in your basket. Now, I have a granddaughter who is pretty much a teen, and I have a grandson who's pretty much a baby. But in my case, the baby can't eat candy. And in the other case, the granddaughter, she's not into the candy and stuff like that. So what I want to do is create my own little bunny basket for my grandkids. So listen, for the preteen, I'm going to be putting in a little deodorant. I'm going to be putting in some little nails, like nails. I am going to be putting in like a little perfume. I am going to be putting in some more nails because y'all already know these preteens, they love to get their nails done. I am going to be putting in some lashes because this is what they do. They like the lashes. And I got like other little things that I'm going to be putting in, like lip gloss, you know, stuff like that. I got a little pink keychain, you know, with the cross on it. I'm going to be putting in like a little headband, you know, little headband. And for the baby, I'm excited to get this done. And for the baby, I am going to be putting in some bibs. I am going to be putting in some washcloths. I am going to be putting in little baby toys and little accessories. And I am going to create my own little glass baskets for the babies. And also I remember that my granddaughter, she loved lip gloss. So I found the cute little Sweet Shopper lip gloss. And it is cute, and you know, these is like headbands, you know, they like to wear the headbands. So yes, we going to dress this up. Yay, I'm so excited. Now listen, stick with me because this is my first time, but I felt that I needed to create something different because I have one grandson who's a baby, 3 months, and then I have one granddaughter who is 15 years old, and they do not like candy. But what I did do is I added I'm going to add some jelly beans, like some color little jelly beans. And also I am going to add, this is under the eye for the 15-year-old. So yes, these are the type of items, but in your case, you can do your items however way you want to do it, whatever you want to put in there. But yes, let's do this. First, I'm going to like put some grass inside of the baskets. Some grass inside the baskets, and you want to make sure the grass is actually inside the basket because you have to close it. It's another side to it, and you have to close it. So you want to make sure everything fits in there. And if you want to do it nice and cute, you just add little things in there. And, you know, depending on what you want to add in there, you can just put it in there. I just thought that this was a cute idea for my grands. So I am going to start with the baby. I have the blue and it's a boy, but I'm going to start with the infant washcloths. This is the infant washcloths. Okay. They already rolled up, so I think it's better for you to take them out of the pack because that is not that big, and you want to take them out of the pack like this, so, and you want to kind of like put them in there, you know, just make a little cute little basket. As you can see, I put it in there, and you could just keep on, and you could just probably add what you want to add in there. And so I'm just going to add a couple of the little washcloths for the baby. And we're going to dress this up and make it look nice and cute for the baby. So I was able to add 3 of the baby washcloths in there, 3 of them, because you don't want to pack it, because you know at the end of the day you still got to put other items in there. So far we have 4 of the baby washcloths like this. So my next step is the bibs. So with the bibs, you can take the bibs out, and I recommend folding the bibs, you know, folding the bibs, so that way everything can pretty much fit inside. Everything can pretty much fit inside. So you want to fold it like this, so that way it can fit inside. Fit it inside. So this is the bibs. Or you can fold it any way you want to fold it, but yeah. This is cute. It says, have a piece of, and it says my heart. This is so cute. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to fold it to where the saying is there. And so I'm going to fold it like this. And you're going to have so that is the little bibs. Okay, so see, this thing is not really that big. So what you want to do is, you know, you can't fill up a lot in there, but it's just the point of filling in. So also I have this is a Bop Baby. So this is an item that you put the food in there, or fruits or whatever in there, and the baby holds it in the hand, and it got like mesh holes in it, and then the baby can suck the fruits from there. And so yes, that's what we're gonna do. So I recommend taking it out of the pack because it's not a big it's not big, so it will not fit in there with all the items inside of the original package. So it's best to take everything out of the pack so it can fit. So this is how it looks, like this, and it got little mesh inside. So we're going to put this inside of there. Okay, and then for the baby, I think I'm going to add a little bit more of the washcloths and just one more of the bibs. That's what I think I'm going to do. 2 of the bibs and 1 more washcloth to make it look cute. So it's just the thought of me being able to create this for the baby. It's just a thought. Now see, I put the 2 little rags here in the ears. So now I'm going to show you how I actually have it done. Oh, I don't want to use that one because that one is dirty. So I'm going to snatch another one off of here, and then I'm going to put that up there, the baby one, because you don't want to, you know. Okay, so the ears, and then you put the bib here. You can't put a lot of items in here because it's not going to close. So you can actually dress it up and put a little bit more grass in there. You can dress it up and put a little bit more grass in there. But see, you also have the other side. So we can put a little bit of stuff inside of there. You don't want to put too much stuff, because if you put too much stuff, it's not going to stick. It's not going to close. So I just put little bibs for the baby, little bibs for the baby. And I thought this was cute. Okay. Little bibs for the baby. Just fold them up like this, like so. Fold them up like this. And you can add as many bibs as you want to add. Just fold them up cute. And usually I always tell my daughter to, you know, wash everything before she have the baby use the stuff, because you don't know, you buy it from the store, and you know, people be touching and have their hands all over everywhere. So just make sure that you wash everything. And so I have now like about 4 bibs in there on that side, and then I have 2 more that I'm gonna try to fit in there. I'm gonna try to fit the other 2 in there. Try to fit the other 2 in there. Real little, you know, cute. Real little and cute. Okay, we have room for 1 more. Just fit the bibs in there. It's cute. Nice little cute something for the baby. And to make it, top it off, you're just going to use just like 1 more washcloth for the baby. And you want to stuff it. I think I could put another one in there. Just stuff it. Yes, just stuff it. So like so. This is basically what the baby this is basically what the baby can use, or will use, you know. So you have bibs in there, you have washcloths in there, you have like a baby little toy in there, or not a baby little toy, but you know, what's like so. So now I have both of them filled, and I think I'm just going to add just a little bit more grass for the top. And you got to make sure that when you put this in there, that all the grass is inside of the basket, because it have to close. It have to close. So I am going to, it's 2 sides. So you're going to try to close it. Just try to close it. And make sure it closes. And you're gonna have to probably tape it down because let's try to cut these little extra things that you have here. But you want to close it. You want to close it. And this can be a nice little bunny. I'm going to try to close this. See all of these extra little things hanging down? You have to make sure you try to close it. Nice little cute little bunny. One side. So what I think is that you probably have to kind of like tape it down just so it can stay. One side closed. You don't want it to look messy. Just a little bit more just to close it. I would recommend like putting some tape on it, some clear tape, because you don't want it to open. You know, sometimes you just gotta take your time and make sure it is done right. Let's see, this is not all closing. So here we have it. Just want to make sure it's closed tightly. What I'm going to do is I'm just going to add some tape so I can keep it closed. So this is actually how it looked, like a little bunny like this. A little Easter bunny. And I think this is so cute. But I am going to put some tape. I had to get some tape because just so that it could be sturdy, I'm just going to add some tape on there so that way it won't open up. Yeah, just so it can close. Because you don't want it to break open. So that's what I did. I kind of figured that I probably need to add just a little tape around it. Some clear tape, and that will be just fine. Some clear tape, because I feel like it kept opening, and you don't want it to open, and all the stuff comes up. Yeah? So we're just going to add some tape. Look at my little tape thing. This is so cute. Okay. The tape. Come on, tape. clear tape, if you put the clear tape, you won't even know that the tape is on there. So the clear tape is better. You can't even tell that the clear tape is on there. But you want to do this so you don't have to worry about it opening. Yeah, and then you dress it up. And this is how I made my grandbaby's Easter basket. So cute. So cute. Yes, so cute. And like I said, you want to put tape and make sure it won't open. This is his first little Easter. And me being the grandma I am, I always do things like this for my grandbabies or my grandkids. And so it's beautiful. Okay, so there we go. We have a little Easter basket. A little Easter bunny for the grandbaby. Look at that. A little Easter bunny. How cute! How cute! And I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to put a little sticker on there for his birthday. I mean, a little birthday, not a birthday sticker, like a little Easter bunny sticker. But I think this is so cute. So cute. So, I mean, you can put things, whatever you want to put in there. But for me, I just grabbed up a couple of other little things. And do y'all see this? Do y'all see this? It's just like a little Easter bunny. Okay, now I am going to do the pink one. Well, so this is for my grandbaby. And now I am going to do the other one for my granddaughter. So I had to take a little break and eat. So right now I am doing the other one. And like I said, you put a little of the grass in there. And then as you can see, I'm putting the little nails in there. The little keychain in there. Well, I'm going to put the keychain. And then you want to do like the deodorant in there. The deodorant in there. Deodorant in there. I'm going to put a little headband in there. Little headband. Ain't this cute? The little headband in there. And I'm going to put the little lip gloss in there. Little lip gloss. Oops. It's not that big, so you have to put it in there in small pieces. Yay, this is cute. So you're going to put that in there. And then I got some more nails. Comes in a little pack. I'm going to put these in there. And then I have these little patches for underneath the eyes. Taking off the price tag. These are little things that, you know, the young girls, they like the little patches that go underneath the eyes for the wrinkles, or, you know, just underneath the eyes. So I'm going to put this in there. Put this in there. I already got the nails in there. So now I have to put, these are little lip glosses. The little lip glosses. So you can see it's just different ones. And they are cute. So these are the little lip glosses. They like little lip glosses, and you turn it or whatever. These are the little lip glosses. I'm going to put these in here. Little lip glosses. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to open it up. And I'm going to put some jelly beans in here. Little jelly beans in here. You can actually just throw a couple of jelly beans in here. Little jelly beans in here. little cup of jelly beans in there. And then I'm going to put the little keychain in there. Little accessories for the little youngins. And the little keychain in there. And little keychain. And these are lashes. These are lashes, so we're going to put the lashes in there. And that's it. But I'm going to continue putting the lip glosses in there. The little lip glosses, you just put it in there anyway. Only thing I have to put in there is the lashes. And I'm going to probably open these. Open these lashes. And then we're just going to stick the lashes in there. Lashes. I'm going to put it in there and make it look a little neat. Then what I'm going to do is just put a little bit more grass in there. Just to dress it up on the top. And then we're going to close it. We're going to close it. We're going to close it now. So these is just the little things that I am about to tape the thing, because you want to tape it because of the amount of items that you put in there. So you want to make sure that it is sturdy and it's not moving. So you want to tape it. And the extra little grass that you see around it, stopping it from close, just take the scissors and kind of like cut it. You know, cut it. Yeah. So just a couple of pieces of tape just so that you can hold it down. Tape want to act crazy. My tape want to act crazy. So yes, and then like I said, any type of like grass that you have just like sitting around or looking like it's out of the package, just cut it. Yes. Then you have an opening over here. It snaps closed, but you want to make sure it's secure. You want to make sure it's secure and it's not coming open. Just want to make sure it's not coming open. So you're going to put some tape there. And you really can't tell that you actually have the tape. But the fun of it is having them open it and seeing the little rabbit. Chicks is for kids, a little rabbit, chicks is for kids. So guys, so now it is actually complete. And as you can see, all the items that I put in there, just a general idea for a little basket, Easter basket, but in your own way, which means a lot. So yeah, this is so cute. So this is for my granddaughter, and this is for my grandson. So I made 2 Easter baskets. Yay, they so cute. They so cute. So these are my Easter baskets, and thank you for watching. Happy Easter, everybody.